It's amazing to graduate from Brown. It's even more amazing, but not surprising, that you guys are graduating given the last 2.5 semesters that you've had. You made it. Celebrate, have fun, get your shots so you can do it all in person, and use that wisdom and this experience you've had to go out and change the world, which is what we are supposed to do. So a week from now, you guys are going to be alumnums. You will be part of our family. And it is a unique and amazing family. It is an honor and it is a gift, this network that you will have for the rest of your lives. And you will finally understand why so many of us mentor and love working with you, because you will be getting the chance to do the same thing. And it's how we keep learning. So guys, you've been a joy. I can't wait for you to experience that. I'm always here for you. And Mazel Tov, ever true.
Hi, I think I'm up now. So I'm in the 3-hole, as they say in baseball. Thank God I didn't have to follow Barrett, because then I would know how Lou Gehrig felt following Babe Ruth. But it was only natural that a place like Brown would inspire and encourage entrepreneurship. But what does that all mean? To be an entrepreneur, you need motivation, an incredible motivation to succeed. Failure is not an option. Creativity, out of the box thinking, be a disruptor. Vision. Some people see things the way they are, others see things and ask why. That was attributed to Robert F. Kennedy, but was actually written by George Bernard Shaw when he said, some people see things and ask why, I see things and ask why not. That's what an entrepreneur does. Versatility. Who's making the coffee today? The first one in. You don't worry about anything else. Risk tolerance. Don't be afraid to fail. Flexibility. Learn from that failure. And be decisive. The worst thing in the world for a leader to be is indecisive. You might be wrong, you might be right, but don't be indecisive. You've read a lot over the last 4 years. Let me just suggest, if you haven't done it yet, read Think Again by Adam Grant of the University of Pennsylvania, The Four from Scott Galloway of NYU Stern, and probably most important, On the Things You Can Think by Dr. Seuss. And thinking about that great professor whom I never had, he wrote the following: you have brains in your head, you have feet in your shoes, you can steer yourself any direction you choose. You're on your own, and you know what you know, and you are the people who'll decide where to go. Bon voyage.
I think I'm up next. That was pretty hard to beat, but I just want to tell everyone congratulations on all your great efforts. I want to suggest that may you always push for diversity, equity, and inclusion in every endeavor you do. By working with people different than you, you will succeed in unmeasurable ways. Don't think it will always be exciting or fun, but make sure it is most of the time. Just like with personal relationships in life, make sure that you team up with people you like in the businesses you get involved with. Find a way, some way to invest in 1 or 2 companies early on. Whether you make money or lose money, you will learn invaluable experience. Just like with exercise or other things you do, take 1/2 hour of every single day and just network. Just get on a Zoom, call a friend, and learn something new. And then, just like we're trying to do here, at every stage in your career, please pay it forward, because what everyone here is doing for you, I hope you will know you should be doing for the next generation that comes. So good luck to everyone.
So I'm a little bit biased, but I think Brown graduates are uniquely wonderful. But I have to say that this group of students is uniquely wonderful, and that you have come through an incredible time with tremendous amounts of resilience. And I'm confident that you guys will shock yourselves as to what comes next, and very excited to see it. And I think the only piece of advice that I would give you, because I don't think you need any other, is just to remain grounded in this incredible community. And please come back. And I personally can tell you how meaningful it is to stay part of this crew. And I really hope to stay up to date on what everyone gets up to next. Congratulations.
Unmute.
Unmute Arnell.
Here we go. Perfect. And can you, just for the duration of this Zoom talk, I would like to rename our beloved center the Nelson Family Center for Entrepreneurship, because like a family, we've been honored to see so many of these would-be entrepreneurs take their very first steps over the past 4 years. And we've seen you grow, we've seen you waddle, we've seen you fall and stumble. And some of you are off and running, flying and morphing into the next iteration of our evolution in terms of entrepreneurship. And it's been a wonderful thing to see. But I would like to call it the Family Center for Entrepreneurship, because there's been such a phenomenal sense of family within these four walls. At the Nelson Center, you've bonded, you've celebrated, and you've shared your lives with us. And as you move forward in life, I would like for you to maintain that of all things, because entrepreneurship can be, once you get into business, it can be business versus family, but maintain your heart, your sensitivity, and your humanity as you go forward, and continue to take everything that you have given to us out into the world as you go forward. Over the past 4 years, you've made 5 million steps crisscrossing this campus. And going forward now, you're going to be moving into hundreds and hundreds of millions of steps as you venture out into every corner of the globe. And we just thank you for letting us be a part of your family, and we'll remember you always.
Hello, everybody. Class of 2021, which makes me feel old. I thought class of 2015 was just a year or two ago, but far too much time has passed since I've graduated to even include me in the same generation as you. I would just say, if I could remember anything from this moment when I was about to graduate, it felt like I was at the apex of the world, the apex of my life, the apex of my career, and it was never going to get better than my 4 years at Brown. And while Brown is an amazingly special place, I just want to remind you that you are at the very beginning of your journeys, both as entrepreneurs and in life. And it only gets better from here. It will be what you make of it. So while I think you will miss all the experiences you had at Brown, all the friends, your early and late 20s are some of the best times you can have. And it's a chance to continue to explore opportunities that you might not have had the chance to explore before. And it's a chance to try things that you're going to utterly fail at, and that's okay. Just because you leave school, please don't stop failing. Please don't stop, doing the open curriculum and, taking classes pass fail or pass no credit or whatever it is we even call it. Don't feel like your life is over. In fact, it's only beginning.
Geez, Ben, if you are class of 2015 and you feel old, I feel really old. I'm class of 99. And I want to share with you today this mug that I've had now for over 20 years. And to me, it's a tangible representation of all of the memories that I've carried from Brown. I was telling some folks from the Nelson Center the other week that I still remember the first time I had Thai food. That was when Professor Hazeltine had a group of us at his house. And I still tell my family about that story, and so many wonderful memories from Brown and the foundation I got. I'm a fourth generation entrepreneur. My daughter makes the fifth, but it was really that foundation that I got at Brown through the open curriculum that encouraged me to take this sort of approach to my life as an entrepreneur, designing my own adventures. And so I just want to charge each of you with doing the same thing. Even though we are in a pandemic, I want you to look at this as an opportunity to grow and to try new things, and to also look at what we're doing for you and think about how you can come back to Brown and give back to. So cheers to everyone, class of 2021.
Hi, class of 2021. Congratulations. As the 4-year graduating, as this chapter closes, you're completing. Any piece of wisdom that I can leave with you is that your story has just begun. You have just begun your learning path, your career. You have just begun the path in becoming who you hope to be. I hope you take every day as a full opportunity to write your life on your own terms. Keep the faith.
Hi, everyone. I think a lot of us came to Brown because we wanted to be the architects of our own education. But once you leave campus, you'll soon become the architects of your life. And honestly, that can feel really, really scary. But like our education, there is no one way to do it right. And remember that you can still continue shopping around. You don't need to stick with the first thing you walked into. And you can change your career, your business venture, or your life halfway through. But through it all, remember, the folks you meet at Brown will always be there whenever you need them. I should know because I still call Deb from time to time. And I think I texted Danny when I got my second job to ask him how to negotiate my offer. So the people here are definitely here for you every step of the way.
Because these are worth remembering. I know there's some people who've joined us and maybe people who didn't get a chance to sign up to make a toast. If there's anybody else other than the seniors themselves who we're going to open the floor to in a second, but any others from the broader faculty or alumni community who would like to say something, we thought we would give you the floor if you would like. You can just raise your hand. I think Howard just unmuted himself, so that might be a good sign.
Yes, it is. I'd like to say just a couple words. You're going to go out and see a whole new world, but what you're going to be surprised is the quality of people in the outside world may not be as good as the people in your own class. And you will turn back in a few years and say, I thought they were good, but they're really excellent. So give your new world a little chance. Understand that those that sat next to you are going to be, maybe a half a step ahead of those that you meet, and just be a little forgiving because not everyone got to do what you did.
Hey everyone. So as I was looking back on old photos to add to the slideshow earlier, I was reminded of just how incredible a journey your 4 years has been. I started at Brown in your second semester, so just one semester shy of yours. And through the years, I've watched you create new programs, initiatives, and ventures that have forever changed the Nelson Center and Brown. And you have impacted so many people along the way, all of us included. And I know you will do great in your future endeavors. And I look forward to staying in touch with all of you. Cheers to another incredible journey ahead.
Oh boy, this is a bittersweet one for sure. As Danny alluded to earlier, I was, looking at the faces and names in the Zoom log here and thinking, oh no, they're not graduating, are they? I know my colleagues feel similarly. Obviously, this is a celebratory event. I'm not going to give you any advice. Seniors, you've been hearing advice from me for a while now, so I will spare you any further advice. I mostly wanted to say thank you for the time that you spent with us and with our team and at the Nelson Center over the last number of years. Again, I was going through the list, Chuck and Grace building, sort of building and continuing the great legacy of EP. Asif and Ved, carrying the torch forward and on building a fantastic venture fund that's one of the few of its kind. Max, I think you've seen you work on a couple of different ventures along the way, each one sort of getting better and better and better. And they were good to begin with. And I'm really excited for what's lying ahead for you. Robbie and Evan, I saw you guys on here. Boy, I can't think of anybody who better sort of exemplifies the work that it takes to build a great venture while a college student. I just have been incredibly blown away by what you guys have been able to do over the last 3 years with Intiscare. So I could go on and on, I won't, but I just want to say thank you for all of those things. They don't necessarily show up on a transcript or anything like that. But I just want to acknowledge all of that hard work. I know many of the alums, experienced alums here will sort of smile at the sort of the 10-year overnight success story, which is often what it takes to build a venture. And I just feel really privileged to have experienced at least the first part of that for many of you and all of the work that it's taken behind the scenes to learn new things and to stretch and to grow and to work toward building something that can change the world. So thank you for that. I'll end on a good note, which is just that if there's something, the sweet part of the bittersweet here, it's that seeing all the great alum faces back on this call is always a fantastic thing. And so I'm just really looking forward to having you all stay in touch with us. And I hope you won't be strangers going forward. Congratulations, guys. Good luck.
Hi, everyone. Just making sure I'm unmuted. So super bittersweet, but of course, while the past year has taught me that while this beautiful building behind me, we couldn't be in it, you guys make it home. So it hasn't mattered that we haven't had that building for a year, although we can't wait to return and create more memories in it. But it's been so lovely to have worked with all these seniors that have been with us back in our Hillel days on the 3rd floor of Hillel, to helping us launch this building, and then to helping us continue our community through a crazy, crazy year. And just special shout out to EP, the Young Entrepreneurs of Providence group that was launched, actually, I think in the days of Hillel, and then we got to use the building for it. Our wonderful peer entrepreneurs and residents. I know 2 of them couldn't come today, but they are graduating, Madison and Justin, and they have been instrumental in helping mentor students. And then 2 of our lovely student staffers, Vicky Fan, who's graduating, and Brianna Das. We weren't able to create this beautiful community, this family, as Arnell said, without you. So while I don't have any advice, because you had plenty of good advice beforehand, this is just a thank you for helping us create this thriving community, and please visit next year.
Hi, everybody. I just want to say, go out there, do good, be well, and stay in touch. Visit often. Congratulations.
My special graduation gift is very brief remarks. Congratulations.